Wow. Elon Musk thinks that Vivek Ramaswamy is going to give Trump a run for his money in Iowa. Yeah, we got to talk about this.
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really Fokios and Fokaramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, folks and Fokaramas? Welcome to my channel. I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Appreciate you guys all being here. Appreciate y'all support. Appreciate the ones that joined newly onto Patreon. I appreciate the support, y'all. I'm sorry I have not been telling you all how to do this. I've just been so busy doing stuff I don't pay no attention. But thank you guys for giving me constructive criticism, telling me to post all the little tags and all that stuff down there, the Instagram and TikTok, all that stuff. Really appreciate it. And I'm going to give a shout out to all you that have joined Patreon. For those of you that don't know anything about it, that's how you join Patreon. It's patreon.com/Model Renaissance Man. Make sure you read the tiers when you go over there and understand what they're about, all right? Appreciate it. Anyway, let's get ready to get into the meat of this subject. So if you guys don't know, I posted a video the other day showing that Donald Trump is pretty much saying, do not vote for Vivek Ramaswamy. He said don't vote for him. He's pretty much saying that he's playing us. He's saying that he's going to dupe us. He said that it's a disguise, a whole nine, right? Yeah, Trump said that, but Trump also made claims too that he said, according to how things are going on the Republican Party side, he feels that MAGA, which if you don't know what that means Make America Great Again, that crowd of people that wants to make America great again, he feels that he has 90-some+% of all of them are MAGA. He said 90% of all Republicans are MAGA. Yeah, so anyway, what I'm saying that for is that he's making some pretty bold statements about who's going to be supporting him. When it comes to Iowa, yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting, though. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here as in regards to this thing that Elon Musk said here. So I want y'all to watch this real quick, all right?
It's good to see you.
All right, let's start with the tough question. How many pizza ranches have you been to?
We have done over 390 total events. A majority of them, or a good number of them, at pizza ranches. And see, that's more than all of the other candidates combined and more than any candidate in history. And I'm hopeful that Iowans reward hard work. I think they do.
They've got really good chicken at that place, too. I don't know if you've had it. Why do you think Elon Musk is saying you're going to do better than people think?
I think he's a smart guy. And look, we'll see what happens tonight. But one of the things is I think the polls are dramatically off. Many of our supporters are first-time caucus goers, people who may have come from younger generations, people who may have been libertarian-leaning but haven't traditionally been polled in Republican caucuses. And I think a lot of our supporters, we don't have lukewarm supporters, Steve. No. We have diehard supporters, and I think that's what's going to be rewarded tonight as well.
And I just told you about how I've got family members and friends who love you.
Thank you.
And Doctor, one of the things about him is he's got some new ideas and some new approaches.
Yes.
He's a young guy who, as you've seen, has really worked the state of Iowa.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we are not politicians. We're people who have made a living in the United States, and we work hard, and that really resonates with a lot of Iowans. They've become dear friends over the course of this year because we have been here day in and day out, and we've heard what they need, what they care about, and that is really resonating. Vivek's message of really bringing something totally new, not just to our whole process, but to the Republican Party as well, and I think that's really resonating.
Why do you think former President Trump threw you under the bus over the weekend?
Well, I didn't get thrown anywhere, but I think there might have been an attempt to do that. I'd say that it's partly because of what
you were under the bus.
Well, look, I'd say what Elon Musk and others are saying.
The bus had snow tires on it.
Well, I'll tell you this, I took it in a lighthearted way, but the truth is, people have to have their heads stuck in the snow not to see what's happening on the ground here. I know the mainstream media is ignoring it, but there has been a massive surge here late in the process. A number of endorsers who were widely expected to go to Donald Trump, legends in Iowa, like former Congressman Steve King, widely expected to go for Trump, came for me. A number of the strongest constitutionalist conservatives have switched from the other candidates in the last 72 hours to me. Steve Holt came from Ron DeSantis. Right. And so I think people who are actually on the ground are not blind to that reality. And right. I think the mainstream media, largely for better or worse, has been, which means I think we're going to see a shock tonight. And
Dr. Apoorva Ramaswamy, one of the things about the Iowa caucus is there's no early voting. So it's not like people have already voted. They're going to go to a high school gym or something like that tonight at 7 o'clock, and they're going to decide. They're going to write the name down. And as we've heard, there are a number, and it's not a gigantic number, but there's still a significant number of people who are undecided. And so that's why a late surge is really good for you. If you're going to surge in a campaign, you want to do it on Election Day, caucus day in this case.
Exactly, exactly. We have people who, despite this cold, are going to be coming out because they are so passionate about this cause. They have been campaigning this whole process, and especially now. They work so hard all the way late into the night. As many campaign events as we do, we have a staff and a volunteer base who have been working just as hard. And that really speaks to how passionate people are about Vivek's message.
We invited all the candidates on today, including Donald Trump. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. What would you like to, if you'd like to look over there at camera 2, what would be your closing argument for the folks of Iowa?
If you want somebody who's actually going to get in there, fight the corruption, and speak truth to power, then vote for the one candidate who is speaking the truth to you. And there's a reason I'm the only candidate in this race who's able to say I'll strip vaccine manufacturers of special liability exemptions, or that I'll pardon peaceful J6 protesters on day one, or that I'm against the CO2 pipeline making its way across this state. And the reason is every other candidate is dancing to the tune of their biggest donors. And in my case, my biggest donor is me. And that's what it's going to take to actually shut down the deep state this time. Not just to talk about it, but actually to do it. And so if you want somebody who's going to shut down that deep state and revive our national identity for the next generation of Americans, then I think it's going to take the next generation of leadership to do it. And I'm asking you to brave the cold and to caucus for me tonight and to save this country. And we're so grateful for this process.
Thank you very much for joining us. And your last point, be careful. Because I know earlier in the week you ran into a ditch, right?
We were okay. I think that George Washington managed to cross the Delaware in bad weather. I think we can do this too.
No kidding. All right. Dr. Vivek, thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not working out. I think people think I'm working out, and I'm like, don't think I'm gonna come.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Anyway, you guys all heard that right there. So you see that he boldly is kind of coming at Trump too, but not in the way that he's actually throwing any shade or throwing any shots at Donald Trump. But instead of taking on what Donald Trump actually said about him, he just took it as if it's none effect, flicked it off, say, this is what I'm going to do. Now, here's going to be the interesting thing, though. Do you think that this is going to shake the MAGA crowd? Do you think that Ramaswamy actually has enough charismatic identifying with the American people, the young people, the new voters? Do you think he has enough to actually pull this thing over? Now, Elon Musk made a prediction saying that he thinks that he's going to exceed it, right? But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. When I say I don't know, I'm not like, I don't know. He might. As far as I'm concerned right now, Trump knows what he's dealing with. Now, I know Vivek talks like he do. Maybe he do. I don't know. There's been so many stories of you guys saying things like, this dude is a Trojan horse, that he's fake, he's put there by Soros, da-da-da-da, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, the whole nine. I don't know. But I think one of the biggest issues that is going to happen here is that whenever you have somebody as strong as Donald Trump that's running, the downfall can be that it might pull some voters away. But at the same time, from a video I did a few weeks ago, I showed you guys how he actually increased among new voters that are considered to be young, transitioning over into the year of being 18. He's really trending amongst them. They actually are saying that they're going to go towards Trump. And then it may not seem like much to y'all, but let's just say if Vivek was to pull away some voters from Trump, I think the people that look like me are going to make up for that. Just saying, a lot of black people have completely understood and turned over. Now, not like y'all think it's going to be like no overnight thing, but a lot of black people seeing what's going on and already on the Trump train. I get Vivek might be new into this game, whatever like that. Maybe next go around, but I really don't see Vivek making that much of an impact to where it's going to actually cause anything to deter really from Trump, though. So anyway, I thought that he was going to throw some shots back at Trump. He didn't, which almost make you think like, hey, come on now, what's going on here? You still trying to, yeah, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Are you still just trying to do this so you don't say anything bad back to him because he might pick you to be his VP? Do you think VP towards Ramaswamy would be a good deal? Do you think that Trump should pick him as a VP? If not, let me ask y'all this. Who do y'all think Donald Trump might pick? Do you think it's somebody that's actually running on the GOP side? Nikki Haley, Vivek Ramaswamy, DeSantis? Or do you think it's somebody that we don't even know about? And if it is, do you think it's a he or you think it's a she? Whatever the case may be, let me hear from y'all by leaving it in the comments below after this video, all right? Don't forget, double check to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button before y'all get out of here so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm, all right? Appreciate all you guys for being here with me. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious. It does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel, all right? So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.